Pastor Darren, if you know me that way. This is just a brief recording for day 5 of the Solidarity Fast for Gaza that I'm participating in. Day 5 for me. Some people are doing it for longer. Um, just wanted to jump on and offer a little bit of information. Um, you know, Part of the reason that I'm doing this is that on March 2nd of this year, um, Israel closed off the border crossings to any incoming aid and have basically been, systematically starving the people of Gaza since then. Already by the end of March, official UN sources were saying that, almost 500,000 people had reached phase 5, they call it catastrophe famine. 96% of all Gazans experience acute food insecurity, and 22% of the population suffer from catastrophic levels. That was in March. It's June already. You don't have to look very far to see horrifying images of children starving, and it's just getting worse and worse. Today, I just want that information I just gave. The article is linked below if you want to check that out. Um, I just wanted to say a couple words today about uh, the Gaza humanitarian. What is it? A foundation organization? I can't remember what it's called. Foundation, yeah. That's the group that the United States and Israel have set up to pretend that they are distributing aid, um, but it has basically turned into a way to biometrically scan people, and then when they all get there, to shoot them and injure them and kill them. I think, if I remember hearing correctly, 80 people died yesterday at one of these aid spots, coming to get food. People basically starving. Um, People coming to get food for their family. The food that they're distributing is basically like, a small box of things you might pick up at a 7-Eleven or something like that. It's not even substantial to do anything to the kind of deep level of starvation and famine that are going on. Again, engineered starvation and famine. Um, many aid trucks are at the border waiting to get in. Um, you know, the UN has been in a process of providing aid. They know what to do. It could be happening if it wasn't for um, the the state of Israel. I want to just show this brief clip, if I can actually manage to do it, from a newscast that I saw this morning. Just images from one of these, from people running from shooting at one of these aid distribution centers that many in the mainstream media are saying are, effective ways to distribute aid. Um, Let me see if I can make this happen.
This week, images and accounts by Palestinians who have been injured at these humiliating so-called aid points continued to pour in, directly contradicting the public relations campaign touting the, quote, success of aid distribution by U.S. and Israeli officials, as Israel has prevented actual international aid from entering Gaza for more than 3 consecutive months. The Gaza government media office warned the international community that the Israeli government and its U.S. mercenary partners have turned aid centers into, quote, human slaughterhouses, and demanded that the world act to allow the flow of real aid into Gaza, as people starve or risk death by trying to obtain small boxes of food that are wholly inadequate to meet the basic needs of 2 million hungry people, half of them children. Quote, the international community must end its bias, end this moral tragedy, and allow the entry of tens of thousands of trucks belonging to United Nations agencies, which have been working for decades to provide relief to refugees and civilians, and which are efficient and committed to the principles of humanitarian action. Reports from one of the 4 Gaza Humanitarian Foundation points in the Netzarim corridor, a militarized zone south of Gaza City, this week showed Palestinians lining up before dawn only to be told that there was no aid left to distribute. Video captured by Palestinians seeking food at one of the private aid points shows crowds of hungry people running under rapid gunfire. Quote, "Everything that is happening to us is for flour," one man in the video says. Here's that clip.
زي ما انت كده اطلق نار على المدنيين. الله اكبر. مش عارف ايه اللي بس بس بدنا نرجع حقنا نرجع. كل اللي بيصير فينا عشان الطحين. يا الله. عشان كله
Yeah, so that's a brief little summary of what's going on. Again, I encourage you to keep all eyes and your hearts, your intentions, everything focused on Gaza right now. There's many other places as well, but we asking for humanitarian aid to get back in. And to stop arming Israel. Solidarity Fast Day 5. Thank you all for listening. Some more information about what I shared are in the description, and then of course if you'd like to join in solidarity and for some reason you can't fast or can't participate in some way, if you could give to the Samir Project, which is linked in the description as well, that would be great. And I thank all those who've done so already.